All right, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. Schubert here once again with an episode of Soda Off-Road Racing. Today we are in the last race of the first season of the truck series. We are in the tropical environment on a track called Isle of Dread. As you can see, it's all packed dirt. It's a lot of bends and twists and ups and downs, but no real big jumps, just a lot of little curves to go around. This is going to provide some good battling for position and hopefully some good racing if I can get a good line going. I'll try to do my best, but I'm going to talk a lot about this track in the first couple of laps, and then I'll talk a little bit about what I want to do with this racing series and what I want to do about this game in general. So let's just head on into it, shall we? Of course, like always, I'm going to jump into the cockpit view. It's my preferred method of driving. Third person is just a little bit too difficult for me in most racing games, unless I'm using a controller. Fuck me. Of course I came up too fast behind him. I'm sorry, dude. I didn't mean to bump you like that. I mean, I'm gonna win anyways. Maybe. Oh, he's taking it hot. Maybe not. Thrustmaster's coming up behind me pretty quickly. There's a lot of little turns, not a lot of blind exits like the last time. Now, that last race was tricky. Uh-oh, there's a lot of that, though, where you come down off of a spot and you kind of realize that you don't... I don't know how I should put it. Yes, I know. I'll show you in one of this upcoming one here. You got to make this right-hand turn down this hill. Of course, he's going to bump me and stuff, but you don't see where you're turning to. So did you see that tire on the right-hand side of the screen? I do recall that I hit that tire a lot when I was a kid. You kind of take the turn a little shorter than what you think you should have to, and it can lead to some issues. But overall, like I said, the track is pretty wide. We're already in 4th place. Dynamax is apparently in the lead, not for very long, because, like I said, he's always the slow one. I'm taking a little bit of damage as I'm bumping these guys. I'm not driving very straight, as you can see. I'm kind of whipping my wheel all over the place. Trying to get past, but... Oh, yeah, that'll help. That'll help. Yeah, thanks, dude. Thanks for that. That's exactly what I needed. Of course, I did bump you last time. I think that was Trailmaster. I did bump him right out the gate. So, probably only payback that he's going for there. Little Tony Stewart crashing into Jeff Gordon kind of action. Oh, man, I just made myself Jeff Gordon in that analogy. Ugh, that sucks. I didn't mean to do that. I'll take that back. All right, checkpoint number 9. This is the one I'm talking about. You kind of come down around here, and you got to make sure you go extra wide. Otherwise, it sharpens up in a little bit of a tricky manner, and you can hit that tire that's on the corner and completely ruin your day. A lot of these objects, like those cones and those flags that you see, those are not solid. They will fly away. Like that flag up there to the left, the Ford flag. Those chevrons, those will fly away. Oh, come on, dude. You didn't have to slow down that much. I don't mean to be like this, doing this much bumping and grinding, but, God damn. And he's doing a no-holds-barred on me here. Thanks a lot, buddy. You caused this. Watch. This will be the one time the game does not crash. I already tried recording twice today and the game crashed each time. Look at what you're doing. Now you got to run around back to that checkpoint. Good job. I don't know what he was doing there. That was... that was like the game saying, we know he screwed you up, so he's going to... 9 seconds, jeez. That's like the game saying, we know he screwed you over, so we're going to shoot him off here and make him crash and have to go back and everything else. Oh, that one's a hard one. Not in a good way. Not in a good way. Okay, so. Okay, let's go. Isn't that a song? The one thing I want to talk about is just what to do with this series. Obviously, I'm not a huge YouTube channel. I'm not a YouTube channel at all. But, I mean, I don't have a huge YouTube channel. And,
You're trailing second place by 9 seconds.
An old game like this doesn't get a lot of views anyways. If I wanted to grow, I do know that all I'd have to do is sit there and plug away on whatever the latest game is, you know, just keep going on whatever the latest and most talked about game is. But that's just not really what I want to do. I kind of want to play the games that interest me and the games that are fun to me. I mean, there are some new games coming out here and there. Of course, not now because of the virus, but I mean, there were a lot of games coming out that I had a lot of interest in and want to play. But I don't always want to just jump on the latest trends. It's kind of frustrating and boring in a way because you're never getting to play the games that you want to play. You're just playing a game because you have to. So I'd much rather do this kind of stuff if I can. But like I was saying, these videos, they haven't gotten the most views out of any video I've ever done. Of course, that shows that if I do a tutorial video on a lot of stuff, those get the most views out of anything. Tutorial videos are like gold.
You're trailing second place by 4 seconds.
But the one thing I would like to do with this series is show you the other vehicles. Now, unfortunately, the tracks are all the same, unless I was to find a website that has, like, you know, user-made tracks. All these tracks are going to be the same. It's going to be, I think, the same loop over and over again. And that would get kind of boring. So I kind of thought one thing I could do is, now that we're done with the truck season 1, or we're getting to be done here, I could do... Okay, cool. I could do the 4x4s in a season. So, okay, what I was thinking is this. I could go through a season without recording it in the 4x4s, and then record season 2 in the 4x4s. So we'd be jumping from season 1 trucks, season 2 4x4s. Then I could record, or not record, a season or a couple seasons. I don't even know how I'm saying this. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is, I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, man.
You're trailing first place by 21 seconds.
Jesus Christ. Never gonna catch up, especially if I do this. I'm a little bit flustered because I've already said this a couple times today and had the game crash on me, which is also making me hesitant to say I want to record more videos in this game because it just crashes. Picks up a DLL error that I can't really fix. And it just crashes. But my idea, if I could explain it again, we've done season 1 in the trucks. I thought about doing season 2 in the 4x4s, meaning I would race through on my own season 1 of the 4x4s so that we could still pick up the same upgrade that I'm going to pick up for the trucks today. Oh, there's that tire. God dang it. I was too busy talking. So I'd race season 2 in the 4x4s and record that. Then in season 3, I would do the buggies because those are my favorite. And once again, I would race through 2 seasons so I could pick up 2 sets of upgrades, or however the system works.
You're trailing first place by 24 seconds. He's coming up behind you fast.
I could do all of that and just do seasons 1, 2, and 3. That way I show you the trucks, the 4x4s, and the buggies. And then just leave it at that. Don't do anything else, or just continue to do the buggies because those are my favorite. But as of right now, I'm still having a lot of issues with the game crashing. I'm actually kind of hoping that it's going to crash so I can repeat what I was saying before and not have it sound so stupid.
You're trailing first place by seconds.
Knowing my luck, this is the one time the game will not crash, and I'm just going to end up sounding like an idiot, because yes, I am going to throw this on YouTube if the game does not crash. I don't want to have to try to repeat races. It's too difficult, and this game does not really allow for not saving. It saves it once you leave the records thing. I think it saves it once you put your name in for the records.
You're trailing first place by 23 seconds.
Alright, so I've done pretty horribly today, crashing and bashing. One of the tricks of this game in general, or any racing game, is, man, when you can't look around in the cab, it gets to be a lot more difficult. I've realized that now with racing, doing some iRacing stuff with and without the track IR. That's a head tracking system if you didn't know. It's kind of like VR without the VR. I mean, you use your monitor as like a VR sort of screen.
You're trailing first place by 22 seconds.
The thing still, it tracks your motions, and you could still kind of look around, but you got to keep your eyes on the screen. Anyways, that makes it a lot easier to race in games like I was gonna say Project Cars, but I don't really like Project Cars that much. Like iRacing or any of the dirt games, truck sim games. Wreckfest should have it. I wish they would. That'd be great. But it just makes it a lot easier because you're not stuck in this static view.
You're trailing first place by 21 seconds.
Part of the problem with this static view in general is just that, you know, you can't look, you can't eyeball the corner, you can't see where you're about to turn out. You know, if you're exiting the turn, it's a lot harder to see where you're going. And especially when the game is old like this and it's in a 4x3 format, it's a lot harder to navigate than what it might seem. I mean, I'm not a great racer by any stretch of the imagination.
You're trailing first place by 19 seconds.
But being stuck in a static view looking forward makes it all that much more difficult. I see him up there, I think, unless that was Thrustmaster. Yeah, there's that tire that I hit before. See that? See that? Yeah. I don't know, I kind of ran out of things to say here today, but it's mostly my fault because I talked like an idiot about halfway through and lost concentration on what I was saying. Anyways, I don't know. Last lap.
You're trailing first place by 20 seconds.
Let me know in the comments below, you know, what you would like to see. If you'd like to see me do more races, but with the other vehicles, you'd like to see me do more races with the trucks, I guarantee you, I almost guarantee you, I don't know for sure. Well, that was great. Well, that's exactly what I needed. I mean, I knew I wasn't going to catch up to first, but I don't want... Oh, he's way back there. Okay. I can almost guarantee you that Season 2, 3 will be a lot more difficult. I think the AI gets bumped up as we go along, but at the same time, we get upgrades, so...
You're trailing first place by 21 seconds.
I'm kind of interested on how that is going to go, on how it's going to work. If our upgrades negate any difficulty change, or even if there is a difficulty change. I think there is, but just because I think therefore I am does not mean what I am thinking is what is there for. Right? See what I did? Oh, man. Well, thanks for watching this race. That was crap. It was crap dialogue, crap race, but we got second place. That rhymed. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. And we'll see what the results are here coming up. Looks like we got all the records, of course. Now, the interesting thing is, the records, if we do a race, or if we do a bunch of races with the 4x4s, those records won't show up here because these only show the truck records. So, unfortunately, it'll look kind of stupid because hey, we got all the records for the best laps. But if I do single player races, I did realize that the single player stuff will show up here too. I'm pretty sure of that. Don't count me on it, but I'm pretty sure. Let's go ahead and hit the check mark. As you can see, we took off with that. 218 points. Trailmaster had 176. K&N 175. That was a close battle for second and third. Goodrich 156. KC Highlights 138. Dynamax 133. This automatically sets us off into Season 2. We're still in Driving Class 1, apparently. I don't know how this is going to work. Let's go ahead and hit the check mark. Yay! Oh, I wish I had the CD and it would be playing some dope music right now. I totally forgot about that. Anyways, we won first place. We get this lovely, look at that render on that first place trophy. We get this lovely first place trophy. Cool little screenshots, default screenshots it looks like. And yeah, we go ahead and hit next. We get to select an upgrade. We can select tires, wheels, suspension, engine, or frame. I typically just select the tires. Like I said, I've only ever really played through one, maybe 2 seasons in my life. And I select the tires right off the bat because if you have better grip overall, I mean, that's key in off-road racing is your grip. If you have too much engine power, not enough grip, you're going to be losing it. Of course, you want your wheels to be sturdy and everything else, and you want good suspension, but I think I'm going to go with tires. It's kind of bland, kind of boring. I know people are going to be like, that's boring. But it's what I'm going to go with because I think it's what will be beneficial. Now, once again, let me know in the comments below what you think I should do. I could go ahead and just do Season 2. It did bump us up into Driving Class 2 with the trucks. Or I could go through on my own, get myself to Season 2 on the 4x4s, and start from there. Or I could do buggies or whatever else. So, let me know what you would like to see in the comments below. If I do trucks again, let me take a look. Yep, I was correct. It starts us off just in Cliffs of Fear. So it'd just be the same loop of tracks again, is what it'll be. Which is why I'm thinking that doing the 4x4s and then the buggies would be more interesting than if I just kept going through the trucks. Let me know in the comments below if you like this stuff, like and subscribe. Let me know what other kind of videos you'd like to see, what other kinds of games. Haha, I just looked. My fastest lap was, or my average was 69.2 miles per hour. 69. Yeah, I'm a little kid. Anyways, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Schubert out. I don't know why I just said Schubert out. That sounded dumb. I'll see you next time.